Hello and welcome. This is Nerd Dragon 88 here. It's Dwarven Crusade once more. I'm joined by our cast. Metcalf.
Goodberry.
Playing Denalt Cordum. Oh, sorry. Kurudum. And Razor. Razor.
Someone pull his string, he ain't talking.
Pokey poke.
I'll be right back.
Alright, so he'll be quickly returning to us. He is playing Orsic Steelmaw. And also, over there, like way over there, there's Bo.
Rolling D20 for Goodberry flavor.
Who's playing Bue Highhill. Wolf will not be joining us tonight because of his own personal stuff in the real world. Apocalyptian is expected to be joining us at some point. I'm not entirely certain as to when, but he is supposed to be joining us, and he plays Chok. So,
Also, in case you viewers are wondering what that nat 20 is there, it just simply means that Bo is a silver-tongued bastard.
yes, over here in the chat log. I had him do a couple things off screen, in particular, things that they're going to be doing in town that we're going to be kind of combed over, not going in depth into the attempting to sell of certain items. So,
Yeah. Silver-tongued bastard.
lucky, also. You happen to say the right words at the right time.
Indeed, I could talk a dwarf into buying sand.
Alright, so I should also change my thing for that real quick. Okay, so when we last left off, the party had done some interrogations and whatnot, and they did a lot of talking to people, and they now have a Denalt ended up talking a bard named Jonathan Blackstone, and Jonathan Blackstone into joining them on their journey to what sounds to be like some kind of graveyard. With a like crypt and everything that the gnolls seem to be hiding out in currently.
Oh goody, we're going grave robbing.
They also managed to, through kind of roundabout means, communicate with one of the gnolls in Undercommon, who is going to help guide them in order to get to the location in question.
Not through a roundabout means. I could talk to him.
I brought my shovel.
Had to ask their questions of me.
Yeah.
I brought my shovel.
It kind of took a bit, too.
Yeah.
Chok was less than helpful.
Well, Chok could understand what the gnoll was saying, he just couldn't say anything to the gnoll that the gnoll could understand.
And he also didn't bother to relay all messages or translate all words.
Well, yeah, but that's kind of the fun of being the translator.
And admittedly, I didn't do a word-for-word translation either.
No, you didn't. I'm just
Now,
saying.
what I translated was correct.
Just
Chok
get the bullet
didn't-
points and throw them really, really hard.
I like the way you put that. No, Chok just kind of laughed at us as he was listening to the gnoll.
Yeah. And thank you, extra credits, for that little tidbit. The bullet point thing. was from extra credits.
That was awesome.
Which is a good show.
Really
People should go watch it. But after you're done watching this. Alright.
Yes, make sure you finish this first.
Don't go away on us.
So
We
Then you'll
need
miss
you
all
to
the chaos.
exist.
What chaos? There is no one watching.
We need your support to exist, much like the gods.
I'm talking to our
Yeah.
future YouTube viewers.
Yep. So yeah. So you guys got some stuff settled in town, and you guys are basically ready to head out. And you guys will be heading out with Jonathan Blackstone, who I think I forgot to do a thing for. Well, we'll be getting to that in a little bit.
We're coming back to the city, correct?
You guys are going to be coming back to the fort after you're done.
Okay.
As soon as Bo lays his eyes on Blackstone, he just kind of eyeballs him. Not sure if I trust you yet.
Yes. And our starting background is back, people. It's back.
Yay!
Which is what you guys are currently looking at.
Oh, I see my character sheet coming out my keyboard at this very moment.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
So,
Okay. I'm at the
alright.
correct screen now.
I'm ready to smoke. It's been a few hours.
Alright. So, you guys are going to be heading off into the woods that are nearby. And I would like to have an idea as to what your marching order is, and what your spacing is going to be like.
Bo is definitely going to be towards the back of the group, and like a few paces behind.
How many paces?
Like basically a square.
Okay.
A square behind them.
I'll be in a square in front of everyone else at least, so that way I'm like the front word thing and I take the most beating.
Okay. So, Orsic is taking point.
I'll take up the rear. That way, if we get jumped from behind, we have someone back there that can act as a tank.
I was kind of keeping an eye on the back, but okay. Company is cool.
So, I'll have Denault be the one who's just currently in front of you.
Well, when you have a tank and an off tank, it's best to spread them out.
Yep.
I'm not so much an off tank as just you don't hit me.
What?
I dodge all the
So-
things.
Well,
where
I was
do you want
referring
your-
to myself as the off tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you want the prisoner?
Middle.
Middle of the group. Yeah. Keeping an eye on him and the surroundings.
Okay.
Do not trust.
Chok is also probably going to be in the middle.
Surrounded by all the people who will protect him.
Yeah. So,
I feel like Chok is very worried he's not long for this world.
he is.
Wow.
As far as I've been able to tell. Okay.
Had to cough my head off for a second. Chok is very concerned that death could come at any moment.
And where do you guys want Jonathan Blackstone to be in the group?
I'm gonna leave that to your guys' discretion.
What is he again?
Bard.
He seems to be a learned individual who likes telling stories.
Okay.
Bard. I believe me, I enjoy the complicated way of saying it, but basically Bard.
I think I'll have him be wherever he thinks he's most needed. So if he thinks that we need to keep an eye on the back a little bit more, he can shift in that direction. If he thinks he hears someone on the side, he can move up toward the middle.
I mean, Bo's going to be trying to keep an eye on him as well because new person.
All right,
Bo
so
barely trusts anyone yet.
I have a complicated thing of notes in my little chat box, which then will give me an idea as to where people kind of are. And I don't know how close people want to be to each other.
As I said, I'm keeping like a square of distance.
I'm keeping my distance far enough where my spade does not hit him because I'm on high alert for giant crowds.
See, is your spade a reach weapon?
With the pole arm. I
I
think.
know that my rapier kind of has some reach to it with the lunge.
I don't know if I was actually looking at the right sheet.
I mean, it's a
That would help.
monk's spade, I mean.
It does not have reach.
No. I thought it did because we chose it for crowd control.
Doesn't seem to have reach listed. Alright, so. Okay, now I get to look at some numbers and base numbers off of numbers.
Yay! Numbers and things and stuff,
Always good when you compare your numbers with numbers.
right?
Do you like numbers?
Yo, dog, I heard you like numbers.
So
By
guys,
the way-
your
Math
numbers
in your
go
math
with
so
your
you can
numbers.
math while you math.
I think numbers is now going to be the name of this episode.
Oh, Lord.
Okay,
Yo, dog, I heard you like math, so put numbers in your numbers so you can number while you number.
Okay. So. Actually, I'm gonna have
We
to.
are still technically off to kill the leader, the terrible leader of gnolls.
The Eater, yeah.
Yeah. We never got to use that title. Because last week got canceled.
Yeah, which I kind of wish that we could have done it, but things happen.
Yeah, 3 people just wasn't enough.
Okay.
It's still not really enough, but we're making it work because we know Apoc is coming.
Yep. Actually, maybe you guys can just tell me, what are all of your passive perceptions?
That's a good question.
It should be listed right after your skills.
14.
Yeah. 13.
15.
Passive wisdom. What, Mega?
15.
Okay. Having a look at Sage. 16.
We see things. We see things.
How do we figure out our passive perception anyways?
It's
on
your
the character sheet.
yeah. Well, it's also it's calculated by being your perception bonus plus 10.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
but it should update automatically.
We see things.
All right.
Okay, so it looks like the main thing with the spade is the variant off of the crescent staff. The crescent staff has versatile, which I imagine the spade has the same thing. It bumps the damage die up by 1. So say from a D6 to a D8 when you switch from one. That could be the reason why you took it. You can use either one or two-handed, and it bumps the damage die up.
I did not give it versatile.
Okay.
And Crescent Staff is also not listed here in the player's handbook.
Oh, never mind. I see. That's under homebrew. Okay. Someone homebrewed that.
Yep.
But versatile is a real thing.
I think it technically was supposed to have reach, but
Yeah, because we grabbed it for crowd control.
well, reach doesn't necessarily help out with crowd control.
Yeah, but
Right.
it keeps them at a distance.
It means that you can hit them from farther away. That's all it means. It's also a slashing weapon. It's your only slashing weapon other than the hand axe now. Alright. So. Okay. So, with this order, now the viewers will get to see something that you guys don't see at the moment. Wahaha.
Oh my.
Okay, and he's supposed to be fully healed now.
Who is?
Sage.
Ah.
I guess no,
I'm
he's
so
not technically
happy I
fully healed.
like-
He gets 3D, or he gets 3 of his hit dice things.
I'm so happy I get like 2 more hit points than Chok now. We're no longer even. And 2 more armor.
What's your
I
armor
don't-
up to?
Hold on. I have a 16 armor class.
What's your health?
32.
Okay.
I'm a little squish, but not as squish as I was.
Alright. By the way, the Gnoll is going to
I
complain
like
that you guys move
23.
slow.
I look over at Metcalf or Denault. What did he say?
And I'll look back at before Metcalf can answer. I go, he says, your fat ass is moving too slow. Let's move faster.
Do you speak Undercommon?
He has apparently learned Gnoll.
Oh. Was the Gnoll speaking in Gnoll or Undercommon?
That's actually a good question.
I'm going to roll a d6. Odds it's Gnoll, evens it's Undercommon. Undercommon.
Never mind then.
Okay.
Sorry, I
So,
thought
yeah.
he was speaking in Null.
So what was the Knoll saying? I was distracted for a moment.
He's complaining that you guys are moving too slow.
Do we have the wagon with us and everything?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Real quick, what's everyone's base movement speed?
25, I think.
I believe that is correct.
25 speed, yeah. Denault. Bo asked Denault what the Gnoll said.
That we're moving too slow.
Bo holds up his dagger. Let him know I could always slow him down to our speed.
So are Knolls normally faster than, like, dwarves?
Yes.
Normally, but I'm an exception. I will turn around in in his language, and I'll speak. You better be nice. Trust me, that little one right there wants to cut you down to their size and their speed.
I'd say it's not our problem. It's not our fault that our legs are shorter.
But
Just
I
put
say
the-
that when I said that in Null, towards the Null.
Bo meant hamstringing, by the way.
Well, you guys don't understand what I'm saying.
No, I'm
No,
just
it
letting
is-
you know that's what Bo meant when he said I could always slow him down. Meant he
Which
was gonna
is why-
hamstring him.
Which is why I said what I could. What I said it in undercommon. Not our fault if our legs are shorter than yours.
Bo just kind of raises an eyebrow while thumbing the edge of his dagger, testing the edge. Let him complain again. One more time.
Ah. Damn it.
I'll be glad to sever a hamstring.
Once I've said that, I basically just kind of shrug and keep walking. It's like, not our fault.
Yep.
Yeah, Bo's just kind of glaring at the gnoll as they walk, while thumbing the edge of his dagger.
Alright. You guys are laid out a little bit longer than I had originally been expecting, so I'm having to make some adjustments.
Okay.
Thought we were going to be walking in a tightly packed group.
I was hoping that it was going to be a little bit more tightly packed, yeah.
Just don't trust the gnoll. Nor do I necessarily trust anyone yet.
Okay. So, you guys will get into the forest and be kind of walking along. There's kind of sort of a path through in this area. Jeez. And no neighbor dogs are going off. So, all of you guys rolled your stuff. I'm now going to roll a particular... No. Actually, I don't... It's time for me to roll on some charts.
Yay, battle!
Yay!
You're like, finally, you're allowing me to
Wild
kill
boar.
things!
Right? Wild boars suddenly attacked?
Yay, finally we can get out our homicidal urges.
I have a whole new feat I have to test out.
Yeah, oh, that's another thing, is that they're all now level 4.
And Bo finally has the feat that I kind of designed him to justify having. Lucky.
Where is... Ah, here we go. And we are... Not many of those.
Should we do a
There we
quick explanation of Lucky, by the way,
Nah.
for the viewers? Alright. Just
If
look
they're
it up,
lucky,
it's
they'll
awesome.
figure it out.
This is my percentile chart. Sadness.
Viewers, if you're curious what the feat is, look it up on the D&D wiki. It's amazing. Nerd here only allowed it because of the high-risk nature of Bo.
Yeah, he's planning on basically throwing himself into danger, so...
Constantly. So because high risk, high reward, it's a really amazing feat. So good.
You know, they used to have charts Or they used to have charts for random monsters you could find in a particular environment that you could roll on, and then it would randomly determine as to what kinds of creatures you come across. This apparently doesn't have that.
So Hasbro simplified that right out of the book.
They just decided to not include it. It's not a simplification, it's just a not included.
It's okay, their customers don't like random generators at all. We don't use them for every single game.
Right?
You know what?
Seriously.
Actually.
Oh, as we're walking along, Bo's gonna pull out his bone bubble pipe and just start blowing bubbles through it. Because it's amusing.
Yeah, that was part of one of the trinket things that they got at one point. I think it's still in the... I think we did actually include it in one of the episodes.
And
Yeah, so... Huh?
is our companion filthy at all?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, Lord. You and that cleaning rod.
Well, to be fair, they had to steal it.
You know, my armor might be a little scuffed up.
And I'm the only one that thought to steal one. At least the only person that thought to steal one that's left.
I think Orsic still has one.
Casually blow bubbles.
I got so much crap, I have to go through and figure out what I got. There's no way of organizing it, unfortunately.
Okay.
I've got a lot of crap, but that's one of my favorite things I've picked up. I use it in almost every episode.
Well, hey, my armor might be scuffed up a little bit, so if you want to...
Might help if I actually had the right...
So does your guy actually say that when he sees me fiddling with the cleaning wand?
He has no idea what it is, so no. Just, if you want to notice that his armor is scuffed up, feel free.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, hey, what's your character's name?
Bo.
Hey, Bo, hold up for a moment.
He just kind of stops, pipe in his mouth, middle of blowing bubbles, looks over. Hmm?
I touch his armor, make the scuffs go away. Oh, good. I put the rod away and start walking.
Bo starts walking again, looking down at his armor, takes the pipe out of his mouth. Impressive. Where can I get one?
Yeah, and technically it means it doesn't like polish and stuff, so...
Yeah.
I'm sure it repaired some of the like dirt scuffs and such.
It doesn't repair, it just cleans.
Well, made it
Yeah,
shiny again.
I have a spell that can do minor repairs, the cantrip. I
It's
use it
leather
after
armor, by the
every
way.
battle. Yeah, after every battle I offer to repair everyone's armor.
Well, I mean, if there are any restrictions on like metal, it's leather.
Yeah. There aren't any listed material restrictions.
I just remember it used to be druids couldn't do anything with metal except sickles.
Yeah, that was
3.5.
Well, okay, in 3.5 they were limited in what metal stuff they were allowed to use, and they weren't allowed to wear any metal armor, specifically.
Yeah.
But, yeah, now
they did away with a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah.
But no, they couldn't even use like swords or anything. They had to use clubs or sickles if it was a metal weapon.
Yep.
Or scimitars.
Alright, so...
And now they did away with that. However, the preferred weapon of the druid is still his staff because of the shillelagh cantrip.
Well, I mean, they just basically made it so that the only metal weapons you could use back in 3.5 were like a scimitar or a sickle.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it had to be wood.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, I kind of liked that.
So, now that I've got you guys order done, I can remove this.
Oh my, a troll. We have a troll. This is concerning.
Yeah, I shouldn't have rolled it on there. Oh well.
Happens.
And Steam is bugging me. Alright. I guess the surprise is kind of ruined, but,
Well, I mean, in-character
Actually-
surprise is still intact.
I'm going to be turning the fog of war back on.
Oh my. Okay.
As
I
everything
see
goes
me
black.
on a field of darkness.
The field.
Hello,
now
darkness,
is dark
my old
at
friend.
the depths of your soul.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. My life is a black abyss spiraling downward. He is setting the field. Suddenly,
Oh no,
troll
the lights have
in our
gone out.
face.
Sticks my hands out in front of me, starts wandering around randomly, hoping not to run into stuff.
There you guys go.
Oh my! We can see again! Huzzah!
But the question is, are we blinded by the light?
Aww! You just live on puns.
Yes.
A little bit.
They hurt me.
That's the point. What fun are puns if you can't cause someone physical pain occasionally?
Oh, I hate you. Is there any indication that there's something on us? Like after us?
Since we're approaching a apparent choke point, getting ready to cross this log, I'm actually going to actively look around.
Yeah, so is Bo.
Yeah,
You
it
know
is
I am.
a kind of obvious choke point, and it is in the woods.
Mhm.
My
Bo's-
question is, how far down to the water and how deep is the water?
Let's see. The river's about
18.
10. So 10 to 25 feet across in various places. So that means it's gonna be probably 8 feet deep in the middle.
Persuasion?
Okay, so we have. Oh, that's persuasion? I was doing perception. God damn it.
Bo's going to slip into the brush beside the choke point, like the brush nearby, and like hide while looking
By the way,
around.
the lighting conditions aren't so great here.
Okay.
Alright.
So it's kind of a dim light kind of shining through. And
That
there
would
does seem
help
to be
with
quite a
my
bit of
hiding.
fog kind of around this river. It's also the first body of water you guys have come across.
So yeah, Bo's gonna.
So that
kinda
puts
move-
us at disadvantage on our check.
And then some. There's also limitations based on just how far you can see.
Yeah.
Am I free to move, my guy?
So at this point, if you wish, you may move.
I'm gonna,
I'm gonna
like,
hold
slide
formation
into
for now.
the shadows of this brush and attempt to hide while looking around as best I can in the dim, crappy light.
Yeah, there is also the bush that's just up ahead right here.
You know, actually, yeah, that's where I'm gonna go.
Oh, and Nerd, to answer your question from last time we played, I can in fact become a giant octopus.
So there is my
Yep.
stealth roll. Do I have advantage because it's so dark?
You kind of would have advantage. Considering it's
So,
not like it's not
17.
like a light, it's not a super light fog. So
Yeah. So 17. We'll find out if that was enough. And do I also roll perception because I'm also looking around?
you already did a perception check, I thought.
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
First he hit. Still a 19.
Yeah. So, from there you'll be able. Whoa! What the? I
Huh.
have no idea what just happened there. I got like a weird like super line going way down for some reason there.
Can we just like assume that while we were walking, I kind of touched my earring to everyone else's in the group, or while we were in town? Because I forgot.
I believe that was some of the stuff that we were having happen kind of off screen before.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
because
So
we
I can
mentioned
now
it last
communicate.
session.
Yeah, I
We
can now
mentioned it last
communicate
session
freely.
when we were doing character building.
Cool.
At least
Cool, I
with two of us.
Yes.
We have two people in the party that have yet to join the guild.
Well, who are the two? So that I'm aware.
Chok and Sage.
Okay, so no Chok, no Sage. Alright.
Okay. So. Yeah, and the river, by the way, is actually flowing at a pretty decent clip.
Oh, if I fall in, I guess I'm becoming an octopus.
So what do Metgath and I see with those beefy 18 and 19s? Or 18 and 19.
The area does seem a little bit more quiet than a lot of the other parts of the wood that you guys have been kind of hanging around.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, there's a slightly less bird chatter.
Okay. Would I see across the river from where I'm at?
No,
Or further at all towards the riverbank?
you are on that half of the bush.
Okay. Just wondering.
I'm going to attempt to determine, using my knowledge of nature, if it's one of those instances where the native creatures are too quiet. Like, meaning there's probably something out there.
Okay. So it's not technically an unusual quiet. It's just, it's not a too quiet situation. It's just this is a less active part of a forest.
Okay.
Do I see anything in the bush? I'm assuming no.
You will find that there is a rat hole in the bush
Okay.
down by its base,
Okay.
and you can tell it's a rat hole because there's a little tiny rat face poking out, looking at you.
I whisper
And does
there,
the
hello,
dis-
little buddy.
Does the distance that the light show from Orsic going forward, is that the maximum distance that we can see in the fog?
That is the maximum distance that Orisic can see.
I'm going to attempt to move closer to the riverbank, still sneaking through the brush. Like so.
Why are we all halting all of a sudden?
I wasn't gonna stop. I was gonna keep moving.
Well, I was waiting my turn to say something, so.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
No, it's not. No, I was telling the guy, or just saying in general. No, I'm gonna literally walk up to this tree stump and poke at my spade to see how sturdy it is, and then I'm gonna slowly, cautiously start walking across it. If it seems sturdy enough. On high alert.
See, I'm actually going to put something to use that I haven't gotten to really yet. Oh, crap. Oops. Did not mean to do that ping.
I can't wait till level 10 so I can get elemental wild shape and I become freed from the restrictions of the beast and I can take the shape of the elemental.
It is pretty awesome. So Orsic, can you roll a perception check?
I mean, as the person that wrote this little guide said, this is the madness that lets you be a bear at level 2.
Whoa.
Alright, so the log is pretty darn sturdy. It almost seems it's almost as like sturdy as stone in here, although it's a little bit more flexible.
Gotcha.
It's whatever it is, it's a very tough wood. And this tree fell some time ago, and it appears that somebody like dug down a little bit and then buried it to try to make sure that it was extra secure in there.
I will cautiously, slowly start going across.
Okay.
I'm gonna
And
move.
before I do so, I'm going to tie a piece of rope around my waist and toss it to the gnoll. It says, "Here, hold this."
Okay, I'll move up close enough.
Bo's going to move closer to the riverbank. To see if he can see.
I'll look at the
across.
adult and go, "We don't know how secure this thing is. One of us got to at least test it before the rest comes over to secure a line."
So, Metcalf, do you want to move yourself, or do you want me to move? Okay. Alright. So, there's now the line on that Denault is holding.
And I'll start creeping across.
I'm gonna make another perception roll to see if I can see across the river.
Just give me a few moments.
I'm also gonna spend a luck point to reroll that. Putting me at 2 luck points. Woof. I'll take the 7.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking the 7. I spent a luck
Actually,
point
that
deciding
second
not-
roll is a 1, so you automatically get to re-roll it because halfling.
Oh, right. Right.
So yeah, your luck
Thank
roll gets
you.
automatically re-rolled.
Boom, I'll take that.
Okay.
I'm trying to look across the river. I forgot about the other lucky trait. The racial of awesome.
Which is one of the reasons why I was kind of being worried about and wanting to limit his or limit the usage of the luck thing is because if he's not playing a high-risk character, this combination is just too much for the rerolls.
Yeah, like, if I see something, I am jumping at it. So I can't see directly across.
You are technically seeing directly across. You see the rock that's part of the other bank.
Oh. About how high is that? Like, could I make a jump?
It's an extra, like, 5 or 10 feet above where you're currently sitting.
Second story work. Running jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Gonna back up to here to get a good run going. I'm gonna make a running jump.
We'll be dealing with that in a little bit. I just want to get some of the other stuff that's supposed to be happening as you're calculating all of this.
Yes, to there.
So, Orsic, you have successfully gotten some rope tied.
Okay.
Are you going to be stepping out?
Yep. Nice and slow and steady, because I don't know if the log's slippery or not.
Okay. So, go ahead and move it.
Boom.
Your boots seem to be fairly stable on the log here. I mean, it is
barefoot.
a log, but yeah, sorry, your feet are fairly stable here.
I'm going there, and then I'll let someone else do something else. I'm going nice and slow. And who's the elf again? Who plays that? Apocalypse?
No, Apocalypse plays the goblin.
Okay, who plays the bowman? That's Wolf.
Yeah, that's Wolf.
And when did this bard join the group?
The session that you missed out on?
Yeah,
because
right
of your
at the end of the
trip?
session.
Okay.
Yeah, it was when you were driving back from out of state.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like,
By the
when the
way-
hell did we get something that looks like an overgrown, over hairy, nerd? I'm like, what the hell?
By the way, nerd, I modified my sheet with the luck resource for other resource.
It should have had the luck. I thought I put the luck resource on there already, but I guess not.
I didn't see it.
Maybe I forgot to.
Well, now it's there. I replaced the other. I put it in the other resource box.
Okay. So, you're creeping your way across. Bo, you're going to attempt your jump?
I'm going to make a running jump, like run to the edge of the riverbank and go to jump across and grab onto the rock.
What is your strength score?
Okay. +0, but
Your
it's a
strength
running
score is
jump,
11.
So second story work. Right. So second story work kicks in with a running jump.
Alright, so, actually, wait, before that, Denault, what are you wanting to do?
I'm going to tell the gnoll to come closer to us. And, well, I'm holding on to the ropes, so... Other than that, looking around, keeping an eye out.
Okay, so I'm gonna send a whispery thing. Apparently I didn't silence that. Like I should have. Okay, sorry, I had a thing pop up that I thought I had silenced that I didn't. Okay, so,
I just figured out what I want to use for my primary swim form. A constrictor snake.
Aw.
Their only attack is a +4 to hit. It's a grappling attack. It does 1d8 plus 2 bludgeoning. Oh, they have a bite also. But the two are... The bite does a little less damage. But constrict, they wrap themselves around a creature and grapple it. On a successful hit, they automatically grapple.
Nice.
And the character becomes restrained. So they, in addition to the penalties that they have when they're grappled, they also have penalty on all dex saving throws.
And swim 30 feet. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Alright.
The one problem is it's not very tough. It only has 13 hit points.
Canal Lententu.
Hmm?
Ninabab Kunan. Shidagarg.
Are you saying that?
No.
I'm like... Does anyone understand what he's saying?
Have a look at your chat.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what's going on?
I say this is a... I say, any particular side of the river?
Shinbadu. And he'll point to the opposite side.
I say the other side of the river is used for ambushes, so be careful when you get over there. Hunting and ambushes.
Alright. So, Bo is attempting his running jump, which is...
Second story work. Jump.
Admittedly,
Yeah,
though, I
but-
think this guy has the greatest motivation possible in history to trust us, to be trustworthy. Power. Because money and glory, yeah, those are good motivators to be trusted, but power can get you both money and glory.
Alright,
So that's the jump I'm going for. From, I think it would be right here for the bank.
Give me a second. So normally, by the way, this would be a yeah, so it starts from this square here.
Starts from where? Ah, okay. Then yeah, that's where I'm jumping from. So do I have to move a little further back before I do?
You have to have a. You normally have to have like a 10-foot gap.
I can
Go away, Steam.
make that happen. So like that.
I'm gonna make Steam go away. Okay. Yeah, it's more
like
than
that,
enough.
nerd. Alright.
That's like 15 foot.
Okay, then I'll go there.
Yeah. So, normally this would be an athletics check, but I'm going to allow you to do it as an acrobatics.
Okay.
So, we'll see how this goes.
Indeed.
Nice knowing you, Bo.
15 is pretty good. I think I'll take it.
Okay. Sploosh.
Ah. 15 was pretty good. But not enough. Oh well.
Time to make for the bank.
Here's a symbol that might be appropriate to this.
Hey, and now we'll know
Am I
exactly
being
how
carried
strong
away
the
by the
current.
current?
You will be basically on your next turn for as far as being carried away.
How well do I swim? That's the question.
Athletics.
Woof.
Yeah. So you guys are kind of creeping along, trying to, get this done creepily. And Bo kind of goes running through a bush and leaps to try to get to a rock on the opposite bank. And when he's starting off the jump, it looks like he might make it, and then he starts to go down. And it's
as he's going down, he's going no, 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 no.
which there's a good 4-foot gap between his hands and anywhere where the rock could be.
Damn it!
I'll be sitting here on the log going, oh god.
And I remember the river is flowing. Everyone, roll initiative.
Ah, crap.
Because now we are on a very time-sensitive issue.
Oh, that was not a
16.
good initiative roll.
Okay.
I had a bad initiative roll.
Don't feel too bad. Apparently I only get a 3 on my initiative.
So how does it work when we both have the same number?
It works off of the bonus.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay.
so... And Bo, actually what you were wanting in this case was in fact a low initiative.
Oh. So 3 is better.
You rolling low is better, yeah.
So rolling 8 is good in this case.
And probably this case only.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh my.
I'm not even seeing what that is yet.
14.
11.
Okay.
So why was a low roll good in this case?
Yeah.
Because he's going to be moving on his turn.
Mm.
Okay, that means there's plenty of time to fish me out.
Because that means that we have 3 people moving before him.
8.5. I like that. Yeah.
Oh wait, I have two things of each if you want here.
Oh,
I just see 2 of me.
I'm trying to fix that now.
I see Denault, Bo, and Orsic.
There, okay,
I
so
only see one of
Denault, Chok, Sage, Bo, Orsic.
I only see 2 people on the turn order right now.
Okay.
And now I don't see the turn order.
How about now?
And now I do. And it's only 2 people, me and Orsic.
I see everyone. But then again, I have GM powers, so.
I just see the 2 people still.
I don't know why.
Let me refresh the page, see if that
He's
helps.
special.
Apparently.
Oh, I bet I know why. Okay.
I'm refreshing the page.
Okay, so I'm gonna actually clear it. And we're gonna put you guys back in manually.
Why do you
Okay.
think he was doing that?
because of the fact that some of the tokens are technically on another page still. Okay, and then this one was... Damn, I don't remember. Okay, that one was... Right, that one was this guy. Add turn.
Not mean to do that.
Add turn. Watch as we do troubleshooting. Okay, apparently while adding turns it makes everyone else's things go back to 0, so I'm just gonna add people, I guess. And then start putting in their numbers. Okay, so 14, 11, 8.5, 8.3, and I realize that there's 2 other people that I did not roll any initiatives for.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I imagine Bo was all like satisfied as he was making the jump when it looked like he was gonna make it, and then he realized very quickly that he wasn't. And he's like, no, 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 no.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah. Oh wow. Holy crap. Who? Wow.
So that was Jonathan.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
He saw what you were doing. He readied his action. He readied his turn, getting ready to go after you when he sees you start backing up.
What the hell is the gnoll doing with dexterity?
Rolling initiative.
With dexterity?
Yeah, it's dex based.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
They don't have an awesome initiative button.
They don't.
Not for an NPC.
Lame.
Well, most NPCs anyway.
Alright, so...
Blackstone was fucking ready. Oh, pardon my language. I try to censor myself.
And,
Because ostensibly, kids watching.
Yep.
Hmm?
I said, yep. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add this as an attack.
What, grabbing? Grabbing hand?
No, what he's gonna be specifically doing. So he's using up, what is it? Like 10 feet of movement?
Okay.
Maybe 15.
Okay, what is that yellow box around Denault?
If you have your cursor over me in the turn order, it puts a yellow box around me.
Oh, okay. My mouse was in a weird spot.
Yeah, that's a way to locate a missing token during combat. You can mouse over its spot in the turn order, and it will highlight it.
I did not know that. All right, new stuff.
It's also a method for the GM to use to verify that that everyone's actually in the turn order. We can go down the list and highlight them all.
Yeah. Thank you. You were saying that?
Okay.
Sorry. So what's he doing? He moved 10 feet.
Yeah, he's using his bonus action to pull rope off of his hip. And
Okay.
1 and 2 and 3 and throw!
Well then.
Too bad he
Who's
can't be
giving
a
him
good
advantage?
bro.
Okay. Okay. So, Bo, your dexterity modifier is 5. So, if we're not including the actual armor itself, so just taking what it would take to touch you, is 15, which means he has successfully hit you with rope.
Okay, well, I'm going to grab that sucker and hang on for dear life and try and pull myself to shore.
Yeah.
Or to the log, or what have you.
Okay. So
While going, thank you!
yeah. You'll be able to try to grab that on your turn with a dex check.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll make it. If it's a 1, I get to reroll.
The gnoll is going to get closer because he wants to look.
Aww, the gnoll is not nice.
See what these idiots are doing.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, heck, if we all end up getting ourselves killed, then he can turn in our heads for the bounties. At least that way he gets something out of the deal.
Alright, so, Denault, what are you doing? If anything.
I don't really see anything that I can do that hasn't already been done.
Okay.
Would he be able to grab more than if a second section of the rope was tossed at him, would he be able to grab it? Would he be able to have a chance at grabbing each of them?
Basically, I'd give him advantage on grabbing at least one of them.
Okay.
Not a terrible idea.
As long as you successfully get a 15 on a ranged attack roll thing.
See, this is why I'm high risk. I should have rerolled that 15. I thought a 15 could do it.
Or I could take Orsic, how's your footing?
Someone pull his string, he ain't talking.
No, I was talking to myself. My mic was muted. I look over. I go, I think it's okay. Don't do what I think you're about to do, though.
What, you don't want me to throw him your rope?
If you throw that rope to him, I will cut you off from the booze.
I haven't been drinking your booze anyway.
Well, fine. No more bacon for you.
That's alright. I'm okay with my good berries.
So yeah, either you can give Bo advantage, or you can give... okay, so...
I can give Bo advantage, or what?
I was going to mention the fact that you could also give Jonathan advantage on the check to pull up Bo later.
One day, I must discover the bacon berry.
Actually, because, nerd, what I was thinking of was not actually throwing the rope, but dropping it straight down.
Well...
Because looking at the path of that...
That makes it where it'll be 2 checks instead of advantage, though.
Oh, okay.
Because he's in a flowing river.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh wait, that's right. He's also... You know what? I think I'm going to... I'm not going to toss the rope. I'll choose to help haul him up when he does grab on. Because I'll be looking at him in the water and I'll be like, wait a second. Halfling. They're lucky little things.
Indeed we are.
I'll give him advantage on hauling him up. I figure I'd have to be
Bo's-
right next to him to do that anyway.
Bo's like treading water, cursing his luck for not kicking in when he feels he needs it.
All right.
I'm definitely cursing my poor decision to not
Chok.
re-roll that 15.
Is there anything that Chok can do?
But for all you know,
Jackass and make smart-ass comments.
your reroll could have been worse. There's no guarantee
could
it would
have
be
been.
better.
In that case, I can choose which one I take, is the thing. If I spend luck.
Yeah.
Is he
Okay.
making a snide comment? I am
No.
stepping away from the keyboard for just a moment.
I'm currently looking through his item list, looking for something like a rope that he could theoretically use, if anything.
Trying to figure out if that our little green dude actually can do anything.
So 1, 2, 3, 5. So Chok is going to run over here. Actually, he's going to run to here. And he's going to take his chain out, and he's going to throw it. Not like throw it, but like kind of toss it to attempt to get it to dangle down.
Oh
You doing
no!
what?
He's dangling a chain.
Just giving me another option.
Because his chain is not long enough.
He's also not big enough. But
Yeah.
possibly
Which is
strong
also
enough.
why he's currently... I mean, he tossed it over to this side, over by where you are. And he's currently behind the three dwarves. So, kind of relying on their weight.
to hold him in place.
Yep.
Oh my!
So either this
Like,
will go...
just don't move.
Either this will go well, or it'll
You
go
know-
extremely badly.
if he does end up having to snag onto that chain, and he ends up pulling all of us off, it'll be the Five Stooges.
It'll be hilarious.
And then Noel will
And
be
this,
standing
folks-
up on top, shaking his head, going, "How did they ever defeat us?"
And this, folks, is what happens when the rogue decides to do something stupid.
Alright.
But it was fun.
So,
Okay, so I actually would like everyone to face the bottom part of their token towards wherever it is that they're currently facing for the moment.
How do you even do that?
You click on your token, and you see that little bit of blue coming off with another block. You grab a hold of that block on the outside and then rotate it.
Okay. Alright, I didn't know that.
I see Orsic is going to move clear of the rest of us.
The gnoll is being a snide jackass, though. Because he just wants to watch. I don't like the gnoll.
Okay.
Plus, this is trust building exercises.
Oh, and nerd, I
Give Bo a
created
reason to trust all of you.
created a new folder under characters for Denault just because the number of potential shapes I'm sure I'm going to end up having.
Yep. And I don't know if you guys recognize the music, but it is the same exact music that I used when you guys decided to do shenanigans before.
Oh my. Oh. That is just amazingly appropriate.
Actually. So. Okay. Sage. I think Sage actually might go and back up Chok. Since there's not anything better than advantage for the advantage part, so. Alright, Bo, it's time of truth.
Yup. Okay.
Actually, Sage is probably going to be over here by the knoll to make sure that it
Oh,
doesn't do anything.
man. Alright, so dexterity?
Yes, it is indeed a dexterity check, and you have advantage. Or no, you don't have advantage.
Bam!
Oh, you don't need advantage because of a nat 20.
I just snatched that rope as it comes flying at me.
You just became a cat for it's like the moment you hit the water and see us scramble to help you out, you become a cat. Snag that rope immediately and hold on for dear life.
Basically, as the rope was coming at me, a hand shot out, just snatched it, like wrapped it 3 times around my forearm, and I'm just holding on. Like, oh my god, get me out of here.
Alright.
I'm gonna try and pull myself in while they're pulling also.
Alright.
What do I need
So
for
go ahead
that?
and make a athletics check.
Oh, crap. I'll still take it. That works.
Okay.
Not bad.
Apparently I did well.
Hey, it could have been a lot worse. On a 1, you probably would have slipped and fallen back into the water.
Yeah.
On
So
a 1, he
you
would have
move
lost
me,
his grip.
boss.
Yeah, that's what I
On
meant.
1 I would have re-rolled, by the way.
Yeah. Which would have required you getting 2 or 3 ones in a row.
Yeah, I would have spent every luck point to avoid a 1 in this situation.
Alright, so...
Well, even if you get a 1, you gotta re-roll it.
So that would
only
be
once.
1, 2, 3...
But that's what he was talking about.
Yeah, I'd re-roll it once for the racial, and then if I got another one, which it then locks it, I would then use a luck point. As Bo gets pulled out of the river, he just kind of shakes himself off. Oh,
He's not out of the river yet.
Sworn I could make. Oh, damn it! I thought I was being pulled.
He's going to be being pulled, but the river does flow, and he's managed to make it
True.
back up river that much. So
now the rope is like slung under the log.
yep.
Crap! I'm pulling myself towards it, like towards them.
Yep. So next up, Orsic, what are you going to be doing?
I'm gonna be sneaking over here, making sure nothing's trying to sneak up on us while we're all looking down the creek, helping stupidity of Bo out of the fucking river. Making sure nothing sneaks up on us. You all hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah.
you.
Okay. That's pretty much what I'm gonna do.
Right. Okay. Damn it. Okay. So I assume that you're going there and then you're going to be doing a perception check, or are you readying?
Both.
You can only do one or the other.
Alright, well, I'm doing perception mission. That's to sneak up on me. What is it with my rolls? Damn it, Bo, you came in and took away all my good stuff. Roll 20 never loves me.
Alright.
I'm just gonna, for shit and giggles, I'm gonna take my roll 20 and see if I can get something better. Just for shit and giggles.
Okay.
Wow! Even my dice love me more than roll 20. I rolled an 18 on the dice.
Yeah.
I hate roll 20. It doesn't love me. Anyways.
A time has come.
No. It's called roll 20 hates me. Anyways, moving on.
Okay. All right. So, that's Orsik's turn.
So, I see nothing.
And it is going to attempt a grapple.
What? Oh, what the fuck is that thing?
It is large. It is green-skinned. It's got like a couple boils up on one shoulder. It doesn't smell particularly nice. And it's dressed in what appears to have once been a pair of kind of cloth linen pants, but they've since kind of ripped and become grimy and dirty and gross.
I'm gonna look over at it and see if I can identify what it is.
You're still currently concerned with Bo for this exact moment.
Okay.
So you can try to identify it once your turn comes around.
Okay.
Alright. So... So, go ahead and roll a athletics check for me, Orson. Nice. So, this massive thing tries to grab you. And you're just like, what? Nope.
Nope. I sidestep it, like, nope. Does that give me an attack of opportunity?
No, it doesn't. Not in this particular case. Normally, an attempt of a grapple on you would, but not in this case.
Okay, that's why I thought I'd double check, because I thought I was like, wait, don't I get to punch him now?
Yeah, normally you do. However, it still gets 2 attacks. Alright, so... first is a claw, as it's going to try to get you with its hands. Although it does have reach, so it could have used that, but it's not going to use that for right now.
Ow.
That's the attack roll. Oh, yeah, that's crit. And the other attack.
Both of those hit.
Okay.
Do I get a counter strike here?
No. Because you chose perception instead of readying your action. And there's a reason for action economies. Okay. The bonus is... Except that the number of dice gets doubled.
Is that how much damage total? For both of them, or just one of them?
That's just the one strike.
Oh, fuck. What's the other strike? Well, everyone else is going to hear Orsic just bellow like a wounded beast.
Yeah, this thing is taking a little bit of a chunk out.
A little?
Yeah, it basically managed to get its claws into his side and just ripped. So there's like blood and stuff gushing over there, and he's now screaming. And then it kind of gave him a little bit of a nibble. Because, yeah, it bit him. With its sharp, pointy teeth. So, yeah.
So yeah, the rest of the crew who hears someone who never bellows in pain, all of a sudden bellows in pain.
Hello?
Hello.
I'm here.
Alright. So,
Oh, Kyle's in here. He's muted.
okay. Feel free to observe, or listen in, however you want to put it. Okay, yeah, so the big green thing has taken a rather substantial amount out of Orsic. Orsic is, like, badly wounded. Which brings things to Jonathan. Jonathan Blackstone. That's not what I want. This is what I want. Because I forgot to do this thing. Okay. Okay. So, this thing now has its own health bar. Jonathan kinda has to try to help pull up Bo. Or kinda has to pull up Bo. Alright, Jonathan. And he's gonna need that advantage on the athletics.
Okay.
14, okay. Eh. And actually, thinking about it, there would have been an extent to the amount of rope that he would have been stuck using before, so... So actually, that should get Bo the rest of the way up.
Yay.
Okay, good.
As Bo gets pulled out of the water, he shakes himself off and sniffs. I could have sworn I was going to make it. And then he realizes the foul stench in the air and his nose just wrinkles. Oh, what is that?
At the moment, that's a dead fish that's in his shirt.
Pulls it out
Yeah.
and tosses it into the river.
He's also going to find a brown smear on the inside of his shirt. Probably just mud,
Lovely. Lovely.
Looks down. Who took a dump in my tunic?
Basically.
though. All right. So, Gnoll guy. What is Gnoll guy going to do? Gnoll guy is going to use a bow. I
No,
don't know
he
if this
can't
guy
use
or-
me.
I don't know if he had a bow originally, but it is listed under the Gnoll entry, so I'm going to have him use one.
He has one.
It's possible that he made one as you guys were walking.
Wow.
He's critting this thing, whatever it is. Okay, Okay. So... Okay, so that's, yeah, a total of 9 points of damage.
Isn't that a crit?
It is a crit. Hence
Oh.
the 6 from 5 plus 1, and then plus another 3 from the other die.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so... hold on, mathing. And then 6 from that would be... Alright. So the Gnoll has done its bit of damage. I believe it only gets the one attack, so...
Damn, it got a critical.
Yeah, it got a crit. Kind of amazing that way.
And still barely tapped it. But that's a whole different issue.
Those things are really big and ugly. Alright. So, Denault, your turn. And actually, it's time for me to switch up the music. Okay.
You usually see Orzik there just leaning to one side, just blood pouring everywhere, just wheezing. And look over at Disnall and goes, "That bitch hurts, watch out." More like this. Watch out. That big old green thing, he hurts.
Okay, so it didn't actually roll. Interesting.
No, it gave you the card instead. So you're rolling it as a level
Okay.
1 spell, though?
I was gonna roll it as a level 2.
Okay. So yeah, it's 2d8 plus your wisdom.
There you go. Heal 13 hit points.
Well, I'm on it.
Okay, which leaves you with a bonus action, which I completely forgot about back when it was Jonathan's turn.
What can I do with the bonus action again?
Healing Word, I believe you can do your Wild Shape as a bonus action.
Okay.
Double check that, though. My book. Yeah, my old player's handbook was falling apart, so I bought a new one.
So you said healing word can be done as a bonus action?
Yeah, Healing Word is cast as a bonus action.
I'm doing that. You heal another 8.
I look over and says, "Oh, that feels better. Now it's my turn." As I crack my knuckles and look at the big green ugly bastard.
Okay. So, oh, Donald, if you want to make a quick nature check to try to identify it.
Oh, yeah.
Normally that would also be a bonus action, but
18.
okay. So this is a troll. Like, most definitely a troll.
Fire.
Which means it has regeneration, unless one deals fire or acid damage to it. They have a particularly keen sense of smell. Their claws really rip into one. They're generally not particularly bright or, talkative.
Okay. So I'm going to say that this, we've been, we're being attacked by a troll.
Yeah, which its
So do
motivation,
they
by the way,
regenerate?
is probably just to eat you guys.
Yeah.
Bo just kind of groans. Oh, first I fall in a river, and now a troll.
So do they regenerate from completely dead unless they're burned afterward?
You have to burn the remains, if memory
Okay.
serves. Right, nerd?
You don't know.
Fair
Do
enough.
I know?
Okay, so all we know is
You don't know if you have to burn the remains or anything, but fire and acid stops the regeneration generally, so
Okay.
not a bad idea.
for whatever that's worth. Okay.
You know, I really should have
in
taken the...
history too, wouldn't they?
But you'd be able to roll that when it reaches your turn.
Yeah, I'm just wondering.
Greetings. I got off early.
So,
Hey!
Hey, you can jump in the middle of combat.
Just realized my time is limited.
Yeah.
Just announced that we're fighting a troll.
Yeah. As a quick summary, you guys walked for a while, came across a tree bridge. Bo tried to jump across the river, fell in, and then a troll happened.
then a troll happened. I like
and
it.
Oh.
like ripped Orsic a new one.
Suddenly troll.
And I have something I'm going to be saying to your guy after battle's done. I have a spell called Jump that triples the jump distance.
Wish I had known that.
Well, after the combat, you'll know.
The story work would have been handy. It would have been nice to have that with.
All right.
Do.
So Donald is now out of actions as far as I know. Actually, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. He technically
Yeah,
has
I'm
one
out
more
of
square of
action.
movement.
Everything's sideways.
I was facing the base towards where people were facing. It's like Chok was facing this way. Beardy Dude is facing this way.
The dude.
Yeah, the guy with the big beard.
That guy.
Yeah.
With great beard comes great responsibility.
Aye, and I have one heck of a beard.
Oh, and if either of you are wondering, if any of you are wondering, Red vs. Blue has released season 15 on YouTube.
Well, I know what I'm doing tonight.
Does 19 actually hit the troll?
Well, luckily, my turn's next. Yay.
Troll. Oh yeah, that way hits. Okay.
If memory serves, they don't have a lot of natural armor, just regeneration.
It's what makes them so hard to kill.
Yeah.
Alright, so
However,
Chok,
unfortunately, being a druid, fire and acid are not my forte.
well, Chok just did some fire damage.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, Chok, are you going to be combining grease and fireball in this round to try to burn
He's
the
not
forest
playing
down?
Chok.
Oh, okay.
He's playing Sage.
It's a good idea, though.
What?
No, not a good idea. Burn the forest down.
Ah, who needs it? PCs were here.
Alright,
Do
I
you
don't
forget you're
think...
working with a wood elf?
So Chok's going to take a
PCs
step
were
back
here.
because he doesn't want to get any closer to the troll. And Sage's turn.
Yay. What exactly can I do with the short amount of time I have? I don't know. I forgot things.
So, I'm sure you can somewhat see the green troll on the green background.
Yeah, I saw him. I'll shoot at it with a bow.
Alright.
You cannot wield me.
Do we take the net 20 or the net?
Technically be the nat 1,
Oh.
because it's first number. And
You shoot
I
yourself
don't
in
see
the
any
foot.
I don't see any circumstances that give you advantage on this.
You shoot yourself in the foot.
Well, you forget I am at close range. I have close quarter combat with my bow, so.
Well, you're not in combat.
You're not like right
Right.
next to your opponent.
Close
You're farther away
Yeah.
from than that. So Bo takes 7 points of damage.
Hey!
You're not going to have him
Ow.
roll to hit himself?
Nope.
Wonderful.
You for your misfortune.
So your arrow ends up basically hitting your two allies that are right in front of you.
Whoops.
Bo just like
Hey, Bo, you took
Ow,
the
what's
lesser of
that?
the damages.
Bo lets out a mild shriek of pain and looks back at Sage. What the hell?
Speaking,
Wait, what's with the null?
the gnoll's like right next to, and he currently has a longbow that he made on the way here.
That he shot the troll with and critted.
It's your gnoll prisoner.
Yep.
And then
The one who's a guide.
what else can I do? I don't know.
You got a straight what the hell from Bo.
Let me have a look at your sheet, see if there's any bonus actiony things that you have on your sheet.
Now I have a cat. But
Mask of the Wild allows you to do stealth stuff. Oh, you could send your cat forward, actually. That's something you could do using movement.
yeah, sure. I'll send the cat.
Cat? I'm a kitty cat.
Alright,
Be 50 feet.
50 feet. Where around there do you want him to be?
Lots of room.
Do you want him to be even flanking?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Feet.
yeah, so you could put him, like, up here if you wanted. Because moving around your opponent doesn't cause attack of opportunity anymore, only moving out of their attack radius.
It runs across the tree, across a rock, and lands behind the troll.
So, and now if you want, you can use your bonus action for its attack.
Sure.
I think. Or maybe that's only when you get an extra attack.
It.
But I'm going to do it for right now. For this turn, I'm allowing it.
2 claws and 1 bite.
1 attack. 1.
I'll be right back.
The fuck?
You apparently can't roll to hit or very well tonight.
Wouldn't it be flanked?
It is, which means that the attack roll is 10.
Ah, okay.
Because flanking gives you advantage.
Right.
And 10 is not enough.
Right.
Alright.
You're off next.
At least it didn't claw itself.
Next up is Bow.
Okay, so I'm gonna first I'm gonna move to where I can see it a little better. How far can I move?
5 squares.
Alright. And then I can also dash, right? To get further.
Yes, you can use your bonus action to dash.
Alright. To do a history check would be my bonus action, yes?
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to see if I can do a quick history check if I know anything about trolls and the history of this area, or trolls in history and ways they were killed. See if I can, improve our knowledge a little bit. So let me roll that.
Is it 2-9? Why have I been plagued with ones every time?
I don't know.
Oh,
Just been, for the last 2 times I've been on roll 20, I've been plagued with ones.
Just find some comedic method of explaining it when it happens. Become the comedy relief. That's what I do.
right.
There have been a couple times where there's been like troll kingdoms and whatnot, and full on like troll lords, but
Do I know anything about killing them?
they were all generally killed with either like fire, and then generally more fire was added, or sometimes they were just killed with just a flaming weapon, and then they were killed with a flaming weapon, so they were dead.
So all the fire. Straight up all the fire.
Except for the ones who
Alright.
were dropped into a vat of acid, and then had a lid applied.
Aha.
Which, by the way, is
Alright.
a very painful death.
Oh, yes. So, knowing that, I'm going... Wait. Cunning action is another action, so I could still dash.
Yes. Yes, you technically can.
Yes.
Because the cunning action is a special bonus action. Rogues.
I am going to use my cunning action to dash... over to there. I can do that, right? Or is it within 5 squares?
It's
Basically
technically
move
up to like 50, or it's technically up to 10 squares.
Okay, so if I were to like move on that diagonal and then move over, could I do that?
Well, you can make a straight line to that position right there.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
Or if you wanted to, you could go
Okay.
out here.
I'm gonna dash over to here and then throw my dagger at it,
Okay.
trying to distract it a little bit. So, boom, 15.
Okay, 15 hits.
I hate you.
7
Hey.
damage.
Alright, so...
While yelling out, "Oi, Pagan, over here!"
I don't know how to tell you this, but it can hit you.
Hmm. Oh, never mind on the yell then. Just throwing the dagger. How the hell can it hit me from there?
Reach.
Large-sized
Son
creature.
of a... Son of a... Oh.
In particular, because trolls specifically get reach. Which apparently not all large creatures do anymore.
How far can reach go?
It's an extra 5 feet.
So one more square back and it would not be able to hit me.
Yep. Although at that point, you would have gotten an attack of opportunity on you anyways for your movement.
Yeah.
However, 13 does not hit you.
Okay. So it got mad at the dagger that suddenly hit it in the side.
Yeah, it kind of tries to backhand you a bit and just doesn't work.
Like step back as its claw goes right past my face. Huh? What?
I don't know, did I get
Really
that reach?
ignored the links.
So, Adrian, are you going to be using the loathsome limbs variant rules for the troll?
No.
What's loathsome limbs?
If you deal 15 slashing damage all at once, then you roll a d20 to determine what happens. On a 19 or 20, you decapitate it. 15 to 18, you sever an arm. 11 to 14, you sever a leg. At 1 to 10, nothing happens.
Wow.
And the extra danger with that is if you manage to lop off its head, you might get 2 trolls instead of just 1.
Yeah, no,
Depending
I don't
on
want
how
that.
quickly you're able to burn them.
At that point, you have to
I
burn
don't
them
want
both.
that. Yeah. Every limb you chop off could become another troll, from my understanding.
Yeah, it just has to sit for long enough. Okay,
Yeah.
so Bo is done.
But yeah, my plan is when we're done, I'm going to start a fire. I'm going to start a campfire and just kind of lay the troll over it, over the ashes of the fire.
All right, it's now Orsik's turn.
Fuck this piece of shit. My character is pissed.
You gonna pound its face in?
Oh, yeah.
Flurry of blows, or the Iron
Oh.
Strike?
I can only do one. Which one will do more damage?
Actually, let me have a look. Because I recall it has something to do with the how the mark. Okay, so use an attack action. Okay, so Flurry of Blows allows you to do 3 attacks, which is 3d4 plus 18 versus 2d4 plus 12 plus 1d10. So the question is that d10 equal to the potentiality of the miss?
I'll do the Fury Blows.
Okay, so that'll be 3 of your Iron Fist strike or your Iron Fist attacks, and you have advantage because of the flanking with the links. So it's 27. So you just dealt about as much damage as it dealt to you.
I didn't even do a critical.
Yeah. Mind you, it only used 2 out of 3 strikes that it could have had, but yeah.
I'm down to keys. I'm down to 3. I got no actions left, so
You have movement. That's it.
I'm fine right where I'm at.
Okay. Brings it to its turn. All right. So, okay. Yeah, the troll's gonna go for like an all-out like thing on Orsic there, because Orsic's the one who's technically done the most singular damage.
There's me who failed.
All of those miss.
Lucky.
So what happened with that claw?
It is now unstable.
It nat one. Oh my. Oh, nerd, I sent you a whisper on.
Yeah, I saw.
420. All right.
Okay, so all attacks against it for the entire next round have advantage.
Oh,
Oh, awesome.
that's powerful.
All hail me being a Matrix.
All hail RN Jesus as well.
I forgot to put the hat that I was intending on having on Jonathan. Oh well.
Eh.
Okay. What is Jonathan doing? Jonathan is going to... I think he's going to start off by using his bonus action. I just need to double check to see what the number thing is, because numbers. So I'm taking a number from his numbers and giving it to the other numbers, and he's going to be granting numbers.
So that way his numbers can have numbers?
No, that way your numbers can have numbers.
Ah.
Well, okay, not you specifically, but
Ooh, I just realized something. Yeah. Alright.
hey, isn't this troll just totally toast?
Aww.
Orsic and Sage both gain a D6 inspiration die.
Okay.
What?
You're gaining a D6 inspiration.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's a special spot on your sheet, should be near the top, that says inspiration. Put in D6. Wait, why did that go to a dragon assembly thing?
I don't know. That's what mine's doing.
Oh, damn it, really? Alright, well. So, when you want to, you can use that to improve a basically any roll. A attack roll, attack roll, saves, saving throws, and actually not damage though. So any d20 roll basically.
I mean, if it has a dragon inside of it, that it's active.
Basically, yeah. That you have one.
Okay.
For some reason, it has a on-off switch instead of the number thing, which it should have. Which, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Next up, or next thing he's gonna be doing is He's gonna use a spell. Let's see, everyone's pretty good on hit points still. So he's not gonna be using that. Oh, that's why I'm not finding him. Looking at the wrong thing. It's under V.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sorry, you guys get to have more of this hot hot forehead action.
Giggity.
Kinky.
Oh, okay.
Trolls
Okay,
are not wise.
The troll tried rolling a wisdom save and it did not work well.
Ah.
Well done, the troll.
Is it plus anything?
They have a meg.
I have a question.
Okay.
What is the new party member's name?
You mean the NPC? It's Jonathan Blackstone. Okay, or the new party member is Bue Highhill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering what's with the guy with the big bushy beard.
Yeah, he's
That's
an NPC.
Jonathan.
He's an NPC. Yep.
And I forgot that it's his turn, and I forgot to turn over the turn thingy. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, I have some good news. After Saturday, I won't have to go to Hunter's Education.
Cool.
Alright.
Hopefully,
Okay.
I'll be passing.
So, and after having done his really bad joke, he's gonna turn to the troll and we're gonna turn you and your mother into a pyre. And the troll winces.
Okay.
Sorry, I
He's
really
a
like bad
walking
jokes.
Pun machine, isn't he? Yeah.
I like bad jokes, therefore he ends up using bad jokes. The original plan was to have him tell
He's a
short
walking
stories,
pun
but
machine.
No, Adrian, you know what you should have had him say? We're going to turn you and your mother into pyres of your community.
mm,
No. No.
alright, Noel. Noel is going to do the same thing he did last time.
Shoot it.
Hey, because the troll rolled a 1, it hits!
What?
Yay.
All attacks have advantage for this round.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yay.
That turns into... Alright. So, Denault, your turn.
Okay. Now, I hadn't expected anyone to not get hit that turn, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do.
You can hit it yourself. You have a stick. You also have cantrips. At least I think you have cantrips. Yeah. Oh, you can do shillelagh.
Then you could light it on fire.
Don't burn the chalet.
I'm going to switch. I'm going to shift into a giant snake. The constrictor sheet I set up.
Okay, so I assume you've been filling that out?
Yes.
Alright,
I've
for
got
right now-
2 new sheets filled out. One of them's a constrictor, the other one's a warhorse.
So for right now, I'm pulling out a generic snake thing. What size is the snake supposed to be?
It's large.
And you should still be able to control that snake anyways, so...
Okay, yep. Oh, nat 20 on constrict.
Okay. So I assume you're also going to move forward?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So it receives 8 damage. It also has all the penalties that it would have if it were grappled, because constrict is a form of grapple.
Okay.
Let's see here.
There in this one.
I'm going to look it up real quick so I can read you exactly what it does. Okay, so that's the restrained.
Yeah, that's what it bequeaths upon the enemy.
Yeah.
Oh no, here it is, grappled. A grappled creature's speed becomes 0. It can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also
Except
ends...
That's where restrained varies. Because constrictor snakes grant restrained on the opponent instead of grapple.
Okay.
So a restrained creature's speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Yep. Okay.
I almost wish you hadn't done that, Metgaff.
Oh.
I was gonna throw an oil flask at it.
Okay.
Now I
Well,
risk
my
burning
character,
you.
my character is still intelligent, even though it's in a B
Fair
shape.
enough.
He still has his intelligence. He can still
Fair enough.
let you know what you're going to be doing, and then I can release it and pull away next turn. However, also, I specified earlier that I think in a previous session, since you started that, it was the last battle, that any damage to my shape does not affect my player. So you could still do it, and the snake could herd and could try to get away on the next turn before it drops back into the dwarf form.
It's something that we confirmed back when we were figuring out your wild shape stuff during that first boss battle in the mine.
Yeah,
I
I was
hope
just
he doesn't
verifying that I told everyone.
burn
So.
him. You know?
Yeah.
So you could still do it. My character wouldn't necessarily hold a grudge against you. He knew he was getting into the line of fire.
Okay. Just, don't really want to hurt a party member.
Alright.
You understand.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we need this thing dead.
Oh, and Adrian, since the earring was piercing my body when I shifted, is it still technically piercing my body?
See, this is where we get into some very vague territory, because you technically don't have any of your previous gear equipped, but it's still with you. So I would say that you can't use the earring.
Since it was... Can't?
Yeah, that would be my
Okay.
ruling on it.
Well, I was specifying since it was piercing my body, whether it would be piercing my body afterwards. Oh well.
When you shift back to your dwarf form, it'll be there.
Yeah.
But
Obviously. Okay. So.
Okay.
So I'm constricting him, and it goes on to the next person's turn.
That brings it to Chok.
So what happens if someone is at disadvantage, and then they get, if they're already at disadvantage, and then they get further disadvantaged?
It's just disadvantage. And anything that normally would give them advantage just stays at disadvantage. And he's already at disadvantage for his first attack roll anyways.
Yeah.
Because of the vicious mockery.
Okay. Anyway.
Do I want to use one of Chok's leveled spells? And he doesn't have Fireball.
What?
He's not high enough level yet.
I think it's third level spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mage Armor? Misty Step? Misty Step is movement. But he doesn't really need to Misty Step.
Firebolt.
Well,
Yeah,
Firebolt's not a leveled
casting-
one, which is why I'm looking at some of the leveled stuff is to look at doing even more potential damage.
Yeah.
Or what he would think as more potential damage. So there's like Magic Missile, which is guaranteed to hit.
Yeah.
But then again, this guy's got a whole bunch of stuff.
But at the same time, he was also told to do something that was fire-based.
He hasn't been told that yet. That doesn't happen until 2 more turns.
Until both. Okay.
I mean, he was told that it was a troll, and he just used his Firebolt because that's his cantrip attack power.
Yeah. Okay.
When will he find? Why does it wait 2 turns until he finds out?
Because you can't... You're not barking orders until your turn.
Oh, right. Right.
I think he's going to try a different approach. Okay. So it then has to make a intelligence investigation or it's a spell DC, which is what kind of a check? Pretty certain it's wisdom. Alright, I guess Troll will make a wisdom check. Okay. So Chok is going to make their... he's going to, like, kind of do a magic thing with his hands, and there's going to be, like, a little bit of light, and then kind of, like, little tiny flash thing by his hands. And then the troll is kind of, like, looking around going, huh?
What the hell did he cast?
And what languages does everyone speak? Let's see. I don't think Bone does it. No. Or not Bone, but Chok.
I doubt I speak anything useful for this situation.
Okay, so nobody happens to know the thing in question. Grubthug Nignog? Grubthug? Sorry. Grubthug Nignog? Grubthug?
God damn it, I want eggnog now.
Okay, so that is going to be Chok's turn. he's actually gonna step over here.
I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Maximum move range, 35 feet. Boing.
Okay.
Moved.
Are you gonna do
fire?
Okay.
Wait, does attacking take up my bonus action?
No.
Okay then.
Um,
Oh, that's better.
Hmm.
I wonder, do Okay. All right.
Well.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. So I was letting you get away with the Link Attack Lax turn. Normally that is supposed to take up your normal attack, but you did good with your bow. So, and it is providing a flanking bonus.
Yeah, and since I didn't move my cat, doesn't my bonus action also count as a attack bonus for the cat, or no?
Technically, that's only supposed to happen once you reach level 5.
Too bad none of us level up.
None of you are level 5 anyways. Alright, okay, so... I guess that makes things Beau's turn, unless you have a spell that you want to cast.
How much damage did I do to the troll?
You did 12. It's right there.
Let's see what items I have. I throw my hunting trap, see if it's clumsy enough to step into it.
Hunting trap is a thing that you set up.
Oh. Okay. Well, we are in a forest. I guess I could use the Mask of the Wild.
Which would normally take up your action.
Which would normally take up what?
It's an action to attempt to stealth. Unless you're a rogue.
Action.
In which case they get to use their cunning action for that.
Yep.
I use.
Yeah, you or your lynx could theoretically move another 10 feet if you wanted. Or
Good.
if you have a spell that's a bonus action, you can cast that.
The only spells I have are Speak to Animals, Animal Companionship, and Cure Wounds. But judging by the rest of the party, I don't think we're going to need Cure Wounds
Yeah.
anytime soon.
Alright. So, it would have been a very different story if that troll had actually managed to hit anything last turn.
Yep. Or if it hadn't rolled the nat 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I guess it brings things to Bo.
So I'm going to use my to pull the oil flask out of my pack. Is that a bonus action or what?
Pulling it out of your... Okay, is it on your belt or is it in your backpack?
It's in my pack.
That'll take a full action. Or sorry, not a full action, but it takes an action to do.
Alright, so that's like my bonus action then.
It's your standard action.
Oh, okay. But I can then throw it with using the use an object action, right?
You can then throw it doing a bonus action.
Alright.
Since
So
you're not intending on doing like lots of damage with it.
yeah. I'm going to dig in my pack and pull out my oil flask while yelling to Denault and Chok. Denault, get out of the way. Chok, have a firebolt ready. As I then heft the flask and lob it at the troll.
All right.
I'm within 20 feet, so I'm within my throwing distance.
So
what am I rolling to lob
it's
it?
a dexterity-based attack with your proficiency bonus. Actually, no. This.
Okay.
No, this does count as a proficient thing.
So just dexterity,
So it's dexterity plus your proficiency modifier.
which is 2. It looks like.
So your total is
Proficiency
7.
bonus 2.
You could theoretically
Alright,
use your
so-
fancy rapier or regular dagger to show what the attack roll is like.
Let's do the rapier.
Alright, so 13.
I believe it still has disadvantage.
You still have advantage on your attack roll. And yes, it will have
Alright.
disadvantage on its attack roll to attack you.
Yes. Alright.
Well, anywho.
Well,
nice
the
speaking
nat
to you
one,
all. I'm glad I
unbalanced.
got at least 2 turns in it. I'm gonna head off for bed. Or my parents
Take it
yell.
easy. It's still off balance, right?
Okay, see you later.
Actually, no, wait, I forgot. This claw attack doesn't count. Ignore it.
Alright.
Because Chok did a thing.
So, did I hit?
A 13, it means that the flask will, instead of like breaking on him, is just gonna kind of bounce off of him.
Ah, crap. I haven't moved.
It's true.
Nor have I used my cunning action, I don't think.
You haven't.
So, I can move, do something, and then move more if I haven't used all my movement, right?
Yep.
Alright, then where's the flask, roughly?
I am pulling up an image of Flask.
Alright.
These are not good images of Flask. This is okay image of Flask.
I'm just gonna pick it up and smash it against... Oh, crap, it's all the way... Okay. So, yeah.
I'm working on getting it to appropriate things.
Okay.
Yeah. Advanced is drawing.
Does picking it up take an action?
Picking something up off the ground is a standard action for some reason.
Okay, well then I could like... Would kicking it at the thing count as using an object?
Technically, it does use up an action.
Ah. So I can't use this flask from where I'm at.
Not this turn. But if you wanted to, you could step up and pick up the flask next turn, and then try to smash it on him in melee.
You know, I'm actually just going to keep my distance, look at the rest of the party. You understand what I'm trying to do, yes? Please help make it happen.
Well, also remember, you are still within his reach. So it doesn't matter if you move forward or backward, you're still within his reach.
Yeah, true. Alright, so... See, if I leave it there, then someone else could pick it up and make this happen.
If they think
Right?
about it.
That's... yeah. You know what? Screw it. I am going to step forward and
However,
pick it up.
You won't be picking it up till next turn anyway. So you could move forward and be in position to pick it up. And if someone else thinks about running over and picking it up and using it, then they can.
That's where I'm going to be.
Okay.
Ready to pick it up and smash it against the side.
And that uses up all your actions.
Yep.
Alright. Orsic.
I'm gonna look at that thing and I'm gonna punch it twice, since I can do that for my bonus action.
Yep.
Without using a key point.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought we agreed on that. As long as Fury Blows is a key point, but I can also, for bonus action, punch it again since I got two fists.
That's part of your martial arts. Part of what I was looking at.
14 and 24.
Your first strike kind of hits his hide, and you just don't seem to get penetration on it. Your second fist goes and it digs into him. You kind of twist your fist as you're going in a little bit, and you can like literally feel his skin carving, and you can also feel your own skin kind of tugging a little bit. But yeah, the bits of metal that are sticking out of your hands are like literally carving him.
8 points of damage.
Okay. So... Alright. Okay. And that brings things to... Oh wait, actually, are you going to be doing any movement?
Nope.
Alright. In that case, we have Troll turn. And you see its wounds start to stitch themselves back together a bit.
Oh no.
Let's see, Troll is currently at disadvantage. It just also got punched really heavy by, like, this dwarf thing. And things keep hitting it. It can't move. It can't run away, though.
Fucking dogs. Pardon.
Yep. If nothing else, I kept it here. So we can finish killing it.
It was trying to hit me, only the bite that hits me.
Alright. Okay.
Wait, isn't it on disadvantage on attacks, too?
That's what I mentioned just before rolling these, yes.
Okay, well, two people talk. Is it on advantage or disadvantage right now?
It's disadvantage.
Okay, so if it's attacking me, none of those hit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's also at disadvantage for as long as I have it restrained.
Yeah. So it can't really do much of anything.
Well, you know what they say, 3 strikes and you're out. It missed 3 times.
Yeah. And it's about to get scorched.
So it's about to be out.
Yeah.
Chugug! Chugug! It apparently did not properly convey whatever it is trying to say.
Huh.
All right. So, Jonathan's turn. Nobody's used their inspiration dice yet.
I didn't get any, I don't think.
Yeah. Come on, Team Fire, let's light this thing like a like a gnomish rocket. Bo, you now also have advantage, or not advantage, but inspiration.
Fair enough, but I'm still groaning at the joke.
What joke?
Well, at the phrasing. I just kind of view everything he says as some sort of attempt at a bad joke. He is a walking pun machine.
I don't have all the stuffer's weapons on hand, so...
So when I use the inspiration, it's done, right? It's gone?
Yes.
Okay.
Damn it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is basically the only way where he's going to be able to do any of that stuff. And he's now, like, really on the edge.
Him. Cannot see him. Aha. Wouldn't we see what he sees?
No. Because he's not one of you.
Okay. Fair enough.
Alright, so I'm going to need a dexterity save from Serpentine Denault.
Okay.
As well as from the troll. Okay, so...
However, the troll deck gets disadvantaged, so it gets a 6.
Oh, there's that. So yeah, he's going to be...
I may fail, but it does too.
Yeah, he's going to be utilizing a... what appears to be a flintlock.
Oh my.
Okay.
And he's going to be firing it. But instead of like a normal bullet thing, something else comes out. Okay. Need to find its information. The right section. Here it is. God, shit, God, yeah.
What?
Denault, you are likely not going to be remaining a snake for very much longer. You have been warned.
Okay.
That may be good in this case because I'm about to like smash oil on this thing.
Oh wow. Yeah. I don't stay in that shape.
Wow. What the hell came out of it?
A bolt of lightning goes flying out of its tip.
Oh my.
And ends up striking the two of them. And...
Striking who?
I'm so glad I'm not in that line.
It's definitely hitting, like, a couple trees along the way.
Oh, you're talking about our little bard friend?
Shoulder.
Yeah, the bard friend pulled out a flintlock, or had a flintlock in hand, pointed at the troll, and pulled the trigger, and a bolt of lightning kind of came out of it.
Whipped past Bo's head.
There we go.
Would have taken gnolls out.
Oh wait, I forgot. Overflow
It's
damage
not
does go
exact.
through.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm dealing with it.
that's
Okay.
gonna hurt.
I think it's only 10?
Yeah, only it's 10 that passes through.
So that's good.
I'm gonna be rubbing my shoulder, and when I pop out, I'm rubbing my shoulder. Ow!
Damn.
Alright. So bringing the turn order back. Next up is Noel. Okay, so Noel is going to... Actually, can he... 30 feet. Can he move that distance? Nope. Alright. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Might
Helps if
explain
you
it.
move yourself back.
Yeah, it might explain a thing or two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Actually, he'll do it from here. Noel's gonna use his bow one last time. And misses! I think that's the first miss that Noel's done.
Yep.
Okay, so... Denault!
Mm-hmm.
What you doing?
One moment. Okay. I am going to... I'm going to use my shillelagh and then smack him with my staff.
Okay. Roll that shillelagh.
25.
That hits. By the way, the special thing about his
10
shillelagh is that it uses his wisdom modifier for his attack roll. And to
Yep.
damage. Which, yeah, that's 10. Oh, and that shield thing is gone. Because it had a turn. After that, okay.
Now the question is it still standing?
So it is no longer standing. You
Okay.
smack it.
Yeah.
You like kind of go and you wind up and you clock it like right upside the jaw with your shillelagh, and then it's gonna fall to the ground, just right there, and kind of be laying there with its jaw obviously broken.
Let's say, okay, burn it now.
All right, Chok is up next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he's going to hold his action for firebolting. Sage. Sage, I think, is going to stand behind the knoll and guard him. With the "you're not going anywhere."
Right.
Though I think after this battle we can at least trust him not to run away, because this is the perfect chance for him to escape should he actually have had the desire.
He actually had a really great opportunity when basically there was Chok over here by this rock, and he was over here, by this bush over here. He could have ran through the bush and just headed further up towards the top of the map.
He's had numerous opportunities to escape during this battle, which means
that.
The greed for power is adhering him to this party, hoping that we survive.
I'll give him that one. He didn't run.
When he easily could have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot, by the way, because of Bo's new angle and because of Denalt's angle.
Aha. Nice. The rock is clear. For now.
Alright. Yeah, which is basically up where he was hiding.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was sitting behind the bush and the rock. Which I forgot,
That's
the
what I
bush is
figured.
difficult terrain.
Oh.
Oh well. Something I'll hopefully remember next time. Remind me down in the comments down below. Alright. So, Bo's turn.
I'm going to pick up the flask, uncap it, and dump it on the troll's body, making sure to cover every bit of it. And then I'm going to give Chok the nod as I step back.
Okay. By the way, typically one flask is noted as being able to cover a single 5-foot square.
Oh. Then I'm going to use both my flasks.
But either way, you're covering it in oil.
Yeah. It's going to take both flasks.
Well, even if you only use one, there's a good possibility that you could light enough that the rest of it is going to catch fire.
And before they light it on
yeah.
fire, I'm going to see if it has anything of use on it. Or shiny.
One flask. But that also gives me an empty clay flask. Because I didn't break it.
So you currently have empty flask. Chok had already readied his action for this point, and Orsic, your turn's not coming up until after all of this.
Alright.
But that is a good point to have brought up to your companions before, but
Yeah.
oh well.
Wish you had brought it up sooner. I would have told him to hold.
So, I don't think I really need to bother rolling for Chok's thing.
No. No.
You guys will be setting it ablaze.
It burns. It dies. Yeah.
It will start to burn.
Whoosh.
Alright, now,
So,
since the fight is over, I'm going to disclose unto you and to the players, and to our viewers, technically what it is that each round that the troll takes damage, it does not regenerate.
Ah.
Okay.
If Chok just kept hitting it with a firebolt every single time that his turn came around, it would just be dead. But
Bo didn't
your
know
actions
that.
are more in character this way, so
Yeah. Bo didn't know that. He's just
Yeah.
like, we need to burn the body. Just burn the body.
yeah,
Right?
seriously. Oh, and I also have a suggestion of a movie for people to watch that also has a troll joke in it, being Willow. Because Willow doesn't like trolls and is kind of afraid of them, and then they end up attacking. He's like, "Why'd it have to be trolls?" And it's kind of a funny moment.
They embody kill it with fire.
Yeah. There's also the weird troll thing that gets turned into like a hydra. So yeah, take that how you want it. So that is indeed the conclusion of our combat. It is about that time for us to be ready to be ending it for the night.
All right.
So, you guys managed to kill a troll?
Indeed.
And as usual, I'm going to spam the druid craft to mend everyone's armor and use the rod to clean the blood off of our clothing.
Does Druid class craft allow you to mend? I didn't think it did. Harmless sensory effects. Instantly make a flower blossom. More
Okay, I guess
sensory
not.
effect. Yeah, it's not mending.
Okay. At least I can clean the blood off everyone's clothing.
Yep, which there is quite a bit of it.
Good. Thank you. Do you happen to have the good stuff?
He's asking
Good
for a
berry.
good berry, which you not spent a
Then
slot for.
I stopped for a moment and I'm like, wait a second. I didn't hand out any good berries this morning. I summon up a batch of good berries and they start handing them out. Good berry, good berry, good berry.
Bo
Which
takes it.
I think
and
everyone is going to take
munches.
one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
19. There's my D20.
D20 for good berry flavor.
19.
It's a very good berry.
Oh, you hurt me. Is this the fabled bacon berry?
You know what? Heck with it. Yeah, it tastes like bacon. Like good bacon.
Oh my.
And
Bo
actually,
just grins.
I
A
have
bacon berry.
I realized something. I didn't offload my good berries from the previous day, so I still have 20. I had 29 good berries on me.
Except
So
that
I'm
they go away after the 24-hour period.
24 hours. However, I summoned them last night before I went to bed.
Oh,
Right before
okay.
midnight.
Yeah, so I guess you could deplete that of 8 instead of using up a spell slot.
Yes, and then I'm going to disperse the good berries among the party.
Alright.
I'll disperse 20 of them among the other 4, so each of them will get 5.
Okay.
So that's enough to bring me up to 30 hit points. I'm not rolling 5 D20s.
So the question is, how long are you
Actually-
guys going to be staying here at this troll body? Like
I
a
am
half
rolling
hour?
5.
I would
or
like to.
like just a couple minutes.
I would like to take a short rest fairly soon. However, if the party wants to move away from the smoldering troll carcass, we can.
I'm looking as a ready-made campfire. Just add wood.
Oh god.
Okay.
Well, yeah. You guys have only been out for like an hour, so
Yeah.
Well, I want to get
Half-hour
my.
rest, snack.
I want to get my use of the shape of the shifting back.
alright.
I'm looking at as snack time.
Alright. So you guys are gonna stay here for like a half hour?
I'm
Sure.
fine with that.
Okay. You guys will find out the extra significance of that next time.
Oh no. Oh, that does not look good. That does not look good at all.
By the way, the gnolls probably gonna eat some bits of troll.
Toasted troll.
slices off the nuts. Troll nuts roasting over an open fire.
Oh, damn it. You're a bad person. Hey, we knocked out a troll. That's not bad.
And you say this like this is news.
You guys knocked out a
True.
troll.
Where you see one troll,
I
there are
also
usually
gave it
5
a couple
more.
extra ability things, so
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I gave it the grappler thing. my hope was that he would be able to
Okay.
successfully grapple one of you at the beginning, and then like
Nope,
start
you
carting you off with a hand over one of your
Nope.
mouths.
Oh, so you're hoping he'd abduct someone.
Yeah.
I
Well,
feel like there's
it's so
like
happened he
five
went
more
after the
trolls
one.
around.
The one that has the highest chance of deflecting it.
Where there's one troll, there are usually 5 more you don't see.
Yeah.
It just means we take them out and throw them on top of their friend.
All right. I do have one last joke before we do our outros. I mean, you guys reached a troll bridge.
But
Wow.
at least it wasn't a forum troll. Or was it? We don't know.
Oh, you guys hurt me.
We are on the internet. Anyways,
That's a reference to my World of Warcraft troll who is named Forum.
Oh, you hurt me.
yeah, we're full of bad jokes tonight. So if you like our antics and this combat and all that, please hit the like button. What did you think of my minor change-ups on the troll? I know I gave it at the higher end of its hit point range for the hit points.
That was a lot.
So yeah, put your thoughts, comments down in the comments. For you guys in the comments, what's your favorite thing about this session? What's your least favorite thing about this session? Put it down in the comments. Any suggestions that you have, also put those down in the comments. If you want to help support us, please subscribe. And after you've subscribed, you can then be kept up to date when all of these come out, as well as the rest of the nerdy content on my channel, by hitting that little Nerd Alert bell icon that you'll see. And it will be keeping you up to date. So, any closing comments from you guys?
I
Never
discovered
trust the
bacon
bridge.
berry.
Good berries for everyone.
All right.
I have discovered the fabled bacon berry.
So, till next time, be awesome to each other.
You may have found the fabled bacon berry, but you haven't found the legendary god berry.
Not yet. I'm working on it. We'll get that nat 20 someday.
Someday.